Andrew Tate vs. Jake Paul 2023. In 2023, two of the biggest names in modern internet culture, Andrew Tate and Jake Paul, will face off head to head. With wildly different backgrounds, these two have been on a collision course for years now. This is a highly anticipated match, and I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who are curious as to who will come out on top. So if you want to know everything about this match, look no more because we've got you covered. Welcome to the Peak Performance channel, a place where you come to be inspired to create a more prosperous future. Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul. They are two names that have been in the news a lot lately. Andrew Tate is a three-time world kickboxing champion, while Jake Paul is a YouTube star who has recently ventured into the world of boxing. Fans have been hyped up for this fight since it was announced, as they know that these two fighters will bring their best moves to the ring. So who's the real fighter? In this video, we will take a look at the backgrounds of both men and see who is more deserving of the title. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the possibility of a fight between Jake Paul and Andrew Tate. Jake Paul recently tweeted a teaser video with the two of them together, and people have been trying to figure out what are the odds for this potential match. Throughout almost the entirety of 2022, both Logan and Jake Paul have been continuously called out former professional kickboxer Andrew Tate to participate in a serious one-on-one fight. With both Paul brothers previously transitioning from social media entertainers to boxers, it only seems right that they would want the opportunity to face a widely known athlete and personality such as Tate. The history of Andrew Tate. World champion kickboxer Andrew Tate has a strong foundation in Muay Thai, boxing, and karate. With over 30 countries in which he has competed, he has a record of 76 wins, 23 knockouts, and 9 losses. Along with being a skilled fighter, Andrew is a wealthy businessman and entrepreneur. He owns a number of companies, including a clothing line, a fitness app, and a supplement company. He rose to fame through YouTube videos featuring his martial arts skills and has since garnered millions of followers across multiple social media platforms. Andrew is known for his signature style of boxing, which is often described as aggressive yet precise. His opponents must be wary of his lightning-fast punches and clever footwork. On the other hand, Jake has amassed an impressive following due to his slick showmanship and charisma in the ring. He likes to play mind games with his opponents by taunting them and baiting them into making mistakes. Between the two, Andrew Tate undoubtedly has a more impressive fighting record. Jake Paul, on the other hand, has demonstrated that he is a deadly opponent in his own way because of his combative demeanor and eagerness to fight. It will be intriguing to watch how these two men perform in the ring. The history of Jake Paul. Jake Paul is an American YouTuber and actor. He is well known for engaging in a number of controversies and acting violently. He was born in Cleveland, Ohio on January 17, 1997. Jake's father, Greg Paul, is an actor and a YouTuber. Pam Stepnick is his mother's name. He started his YouTube career by uploading clips of himself and his friends pulling pranks and performing tricks. On Vine, Paul acquired a large following before the platform was shut down. He then turned to YouTube, where his following has since continued to expand. Due to Jake Paul's success on YouTube, he has appeared in a number of mainstream media outlets. In 2017, he starred in the Disney Channel series Rivalry. He appeared in the 2018 film The Fitting, New World Order. Over the course of his career, Jake Paul has been embroiled in several controversies. In a video in 2017, he received a public backlash for endorsing the use of Tide Pods, an illicit substance. He was charged with using racist insults and encouraging violence against minorities in his videos in 2019. Who is a stronger fighter? Which of the two fighters, Andrew Tate or Jake Paul, is a superior one? It's difficult to answer because both men have established their skills in the ring. Tate, however, is a more accomplished and decorated fighter of the two when it comes down to it. Tate has over 20 years of experience in kickboxing and has competed at the highest levels of the sport. He has competed against some of the biggest names in kickboxing and holds numerous world championship titles. Paul, in comparison, has only recently started boxing training and has never actually competed against top-tier opponents. While Paul has some natural talent, Tate has the advantage in this matchup due to his experience. Tate fights smarter and more effectively than Paul, which will most likely be the difference if these two ever meet in the ring. Hey, here's a quick reminder before we continue. Make sure you smash that like button and hit the subscribe and notification button if you haven't already done so, as it means that YouTube sends you more of these kinds of videos and it helps our channel. Now, let's get back to the video. Andrew Tate is not underestimating Jake Paul. Andrew Tate was an exceptional kickboxer in his prime years. Tate has a 76-9 professional kickboxing record and 4 titles to his name. Tate has a great knockout power and his movements are visually appealing. Hence, it is understandable that he's confident about his fight against Jake Paul. Tate himself stated that Jake has no physical advantages over him. Tate is taller than Paul, as evidenced by the face-off video ahead of 2023 negotiations for a potential boxing match. Not only is Cobra taller than Jake, but he also has a significantly larger physical frame, so the potential matchup between them could be the most difficult challenge of Paul's career. However, Andrew's confidence does not necessarily mean that he disregards Jake's abilities as a fighter and promoter. Jake Paul is coming off a huge victory over Anderson Silva. Jake has increased his professional boxing record to 6-0 with the victory. He has defeated 2 former UFC champions and 1 Bellator champion in his short career. Paul appears to have refocused his efforts entirely on establishing a credible fighting career, so Andrew is correct in his assessment of Jake's fighting abilities. However, I do understand what he's doing. I understand that he's very smart even with his marketing angle. I'm just a YouTuber. You're not just a YouTuber, you're a full-grown man with the best coaches in the world who's dedicated his life to learning how to box for years. You know how to box. You're not a complete amateur, you know how to box very well. 3, 4, 5 years of training combat sports, you can box. The guy is not a jackass. Andrew Tate. The two celebrities have been involved in a heated rivalry since 2020. It began when Tate accused Paul of copying his style of kickboxing in one of his videos and claimed that the video was lazy. This led to a back and forth between the two on social media, with both parties exchanging insults and refusing to back down. Though this fight is definitely one of the most exciting in the past year, it is yet to be won. All we can do is wait and see who will come out on top. It would definitely be an entertaining fight. It could go either way, who knows? Maybe one of them will surprise us all. Who will win? We'll all know soon enough. Until then, let the anticipation build until we can find out who will come out on top when the bell rings in 2023. Thank you for being all ears throughout the entire video. To create this effort to copy is genius. If you want to expand your income by building an online income, feel free to contact me, so we'll get things moving right away. Remember, if you want to change your life, let's make a change together, or you need to make a change.